Enayat. Nice to see you. And I have seen many interviews of you, and so thank you that you have accepted your own invitation to teach for this masterclass workshop. Usually you start in this way, in thanking for the invitation. Somehow you have been serving as reserve pool teacher over 2 years now. We several times had the situation somebody canceled, but we always found somebody else. But this time you have been jumping in. Thank you for doing this. So I start to introducing you. You are MD, you are PhD, you are Secretary Treasurer of the International Society. You have your own institute, you are internationally renowned teacher. You have been teaching at my institute in Germany. You have been teaching at my congresses in Germany. You're teaching in China, in everywhere around the world. And it's a quite interesting topic. You are teaching about the polyvagal theory, which is a quite practical theory. From some people have there's some controversial discussions going around the world about this theory. We have had an online congress, especially about this topic, a year ago. And you are also a very good EMDR teacher, I know, and many years of decades of experience in this. So, and you are combining it with hypnotherapy, and I'm very happy and eager to hear what is your idea about this workshop.
Okay, thank you, Bernhard. Thank you very much. Yes, we had a lot of masterclass workshops since 2021 in the International Society of Hypnosis, and this is my second workshop for the ISH. And I chose this topic because I believe that when there is a traumatic event or something that bothers you, it's not just the memory that bothers you, but there is something in your body, in your autonomous nervous system, as the polyvagal theory says. So if we are going to reach our therapeutic goals, we should work on both of them, as EMDR works on the memories, and it's very good to deal with the memories and to reprocess the memories and to desensitize the patient. But I believe that in a lot of cases, it's not enough. And there are some pitfalls that you can cover those pitfalls, but by let's say, bodily experience, a bodily approach, that polyvagal theory gives us that approach. So I believe that we can work on both of them, with EMDR on the memories and with polyvagal-derived therapies on the autonomic nervous system, which may be on the fight, flight, freeze, or collapse situation. So in this way, we can augment the efficiency of both of these therapies. This is what I believe, and that is why I chose to talk about integrating these two approaches. Of course, it's not the first time that these approaches are being integrated. There are articles about that, there are books about that, and I had a good experience to work with both of the approaches and to integrate them. It's really working.
Yes, that is somehow in the line what Bessel van der Kolk is doing in his book, The Body Keeps the Core. Waldemar de Hartmann is combining somatic experiencing with ego state therapy, but somehow it's new for me now to hear you combine it with this EMDR approach. And so, and how you are integrating this into the hypnotherapy. Can you tell maybe one or two sentences how you use this as a hypnotherapist?
Yes, of course. You know that as a hypnotherapist, in each approach, we like to use some hypnotic techniques as well. And when we are going to do those body experiencing and body work, I'm going to use hypnosis, and I will explain about that in the workshop, that how can use those bodily techniques primarily developed by Deb Dana, how you can use hypnosis to utilize those bodily techniques. So as a matter of fact, in this workshop, we are going to talk a little bit about the theory, but the majority part of the workshop will be a practical part that you can see that in each phase of the 8 phases of EMDR, how you can use the bodily experiences and techniques which are done or utilized via hypnosis. So as a matter of fact, we are combining 3 types of therapies: hypnotherapy, polyvagal-informed therapy, and EMDR. But hypnosis here is just a background, a basis on which the body experiencing techniques can be utilized in a better and in a more efficient way.
Okay, do you think it's mainly for trauma therapists, but it's also for every therapist, because somehow you start maybe with anxiety disorders and end in trauma therapy? Probably it's a workshop everybody can have some improvements.
Yes, it's not just for, let's say, big T traumas or major traumas. You know, Bernhard, I think everybody who comes to us as a patient is suffering from kind of trauma. A trauma shouldn't be a big trauma, shouldn't necessarily be a big T trauma. Those who have communication problems, those who have some phobias, those who have suffering from some, let's say, addictions, substance abuses, those who have some problems, some depressive problems, all of the people have at least minor traumas. So when I talk about trauma therapy, I don't think about just major traumas. In our everyday life, we all encounter minor traumas. So everybody who comes to me, I believe that they are suffering from some kind of traumas. So in this regard, by this attitude, I believe that trauma therapy is not a way of healing the, let's say, dramatic traumas or life-threatening traumas, but even everyday life, traumas. When you are driving, you may encounter some kind of traumas in the traffic, on the streets with other people, at your workplace.
If you're meeting your mother-in-law, maybe you will have some little trauma.
So you may have minor traumas in your daily life. So it's not just for traumas as we think about major traumas. It's about everything that may bother you. So it can help you to treat your patients when they are suffering from depressive disorders, anxiety disorders, traumatized people, or people who are suffering from some psychosomatic problems. Because when we are using the body experiencing, we are, as a matter of fact, making a conversation with the body. Because it's not always the mind which is suffered from a problem. In a lot of cases, it's the body who is suffering from something, and that kind of problem is within the body. So we should consider it and we should try to heal it.
Okay, so I'm very happy and I'm eager to see this. And so see you soon next week.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. And we will be in the next ISH Masterclass workshop. So I'll be happy to see you there and all other colleagues from ISH and even those who are not yet an ISH member. Thank you very much.